unfortunately, are the Abobakus of Lagos. I hope you remember this. Therefore, you would have to kind of live with your consequences. I know. It's a reminder, you get. You see, when they said that the Igbos cannot vote in Lagos, it was real. A lot of them are trying to deny that today and saying that the Igbos, they love to claim victims. They love to claim victims. Baba, not only did Tinubu and APC, Egbekegbe, brought religious politics, which is that of Muslim tickets, as well as the divisive religious rhetorics from these guys. Baba, they involved the Isheshe people. For the first time in my life, I saw Oro, Isheshe people, publicly got involved in Tinubu's kind of politics. Specifically, they brought out all these white-wearing lunatics, these idiots from Lagos. All these Shiri, Olori Brukus who are destroying and then, sort of disgracing the Yoruba tradition and culture. And Olori Bruku about the rest of Yoruba anyway. So those of us who know the history of Lagos very well, before they steal the land of the Jebus, the land of the Aworis from outside that same Lagos Island to form this your new Lagos, that Lagos you are seeing today. Your Lagos is left at that Lagos Island next to the water. But in order for them to create their fake Lagos that they want to make look like, as it is, a sort of adulterated Yoruba culture and tradition, which is what they display mostly. Unfortunately, Tinubu came and actually exposed that. Or more because of Tinubu and Sanwo-Iku, they forced Yoruba culture and tradition. They brought that out. And they brought it out not for any other thing, but just to stop the Igbos. You won't believe it, or you have forgotten. They didn't just stop the Igbos from voting in Lagos. They carry Oro out. They brought out all these fetish-looking lunatics, wrap themselves in white, from Isaleko, and they were actually performing rituals that their ancestors should help them. Feel the Igbos in their homes. They must not come out on the day of election, so that you will remember whatever it is today, just so you know how far APC went. And when you look at people today who will never forget that time, what they did in Lagos, it is beyond saying don't come and vote. It was raw. It was never seen before. And that is why, if you don't understand why their hatred continue to grow, is because they were so scared, they were so shit scared that their bazaar in Lagos was coming to an end. Their free bid, their free money, the Agberoism and the rest of that was coming to an end. They brought in the Isheshe people to come and curse the Igbos. Igbos, they said the Igbos are enemies of Yoruba because of Sanwo-Iku and Tinubu. How far is it going on with you now? I don't feel sorry for any Igbo that is still pretty much adamant, saying that none of this is real, as well as the attacks that they unleashed on your businesses in Lagos. I don't feel sorry for you. You see, these guys, to them, it is like the fight of their lives. If Lagos should drop from their hands, they are finished. You will never see them again. Some of them will die miserably, wretchedly. And that's why they can't let it go. So they put up this display, just so you remember, I'm a Yoruba man, and this doesn't represent my culture or tradition. It is an adulteration of the Yoruba culture and tradition for one man, a drug dealer from God knows where. A reminder, Sha, so you know, okay? So that when you look around today and say, I don't know why all these Igbos are complaining, why are they always complaining? This is why. How much hatred could you actually promote just to get to power, to go this far? Listen carefully of what they are saying. If you don't understand Yoruba, somebody will interpret it for you. Now listen.
Adéogun wọlé báyìí. Gbọ́ ọ̀tá ìlú Èkó Adéogun wọlé báyìí o. Aṣíwòkò báyìí. Aṣíwòkò báyìí olóko lọ́tà. Aṣíwòkò olùdó báyìí o. Olóko lọ́tà aṣíwòkò olóko báyìí o. Lójú sí mi báyìí. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ìbò aṣíwòkò báyìí o. Ebi ta wọlé owó wọlé báyìí o.
So what you're saying there is that, listen, you're speaking something up, right? It's like that. We are blocking all the Igbos at home today. All Igbos, all the enemies of Lagos. We are ancestors. We are blocking them in their homes, so they must not be able to come out. Our ancestor, Sanwo-Olu will win. APC will win. All the Igbos in Lagos, they are hereby blocked and they are going to stay in their houses. So, that's what they are doing. I hope all those people are buying a liter of petroleum for 15 naira per liter now. All those old, what do you call it? All those old Tifun Laurent, hungry twat, hungry touts. I call them hungry touts because all they have is money. Poor souls. These are poor people with money, okay? And Tinubu will kind of drag all of them into this. Is unable to actually reduce their sufferings now. They will do it again, no? Don't think any of them will have any regret. Now you, where they believe, say, you want to exist in the same country with lunatics like that, when a system that enables them, or the system they enable, is actually working against you, and you still want to exist like that with them, get rid of them. That's the point. Once the power is taken away from these lunatics, all this irrelevant will no longer be relevant. Just so you know, okay? And this is part of what they did, just to gain power, or to come and punish you, make your lives miserable, while you continue to ask yourself, why? Why now? Why can't they? See, children is in that same shithole, the mega shitty of Lagos. Children, then conditioned. Last night, Aduke was here. I don't know if Aduke is on this afternoon, but she's likely going to see this video later anyway, if she's not seeing it already. Aduke, you were so concerned about the type of education being given to our children in that contraption, which most of the time actually doesn't really empower them. Okay, it only it's sort of engineers them to behave in a certain manner called social conditioning. We are not being educated to be independent. We are being educated just to be able to perform a social function that they have designed for us. Most of it just to keep us under that, under that slavery, I call it. You need to see what and where these children are exposed to. And then you will ask yourself, are they raising the future leaders? Or they are raising the future slaves? Go to Nigerian schools, see where they are educating the children and the type of education they are giving them. And the first question that will come to your mind, or should come to your mind, should be, are they raising the future leaders of Nigeria, or they are raising the future slaves for Nigeria, ruiners? I bet you the answer is going to be that of the latter. They are raising the future slaves. And that's why you see a lot of them who can speak grammar. They can speak English. But when it comes to intelligence or critical thinking, it's no longer their forte. Okay? Because they are not conditioned to think smart, to think deep, to think critically. Instead of thinking critically or thinking deep, why not go spiritual and let God do it? Don't bother yourself. God can handle the whole thing. It is a Nigerian thing. You will see educated people that can't really think. It's too much. So they will look for the easiest way, the easy way out. God said, you know that God said, you know that God can do, you know that God, I detest that. And that's why some of them feels like I don't like God. No, I don't like Nigerian God. Nigerian God is fake. It is a sky daddy. Nigerian God is a God that actually threatens you. It's a God that wants you to fear. It's a God they want you to fear. Nigerian God can blind you because you are looking what you shouldn't be looking at. Nigerian God, right, can kill you for asking your pastor to be responsible. Yeah, because thou shalt not touch my anointed. Nigerian God can suddenly just kill you because somebody somewhere told the Nigerian God that he should kill you so that he can prove to the rest of the world that Nigerian God is very powerful. Somebody is praying that. The Nigerian God is the God that punishes you. It doesn't reward you. Do you understand? So it is the God that destroys, that kills, so that he can scare the rest of us, so that we can obey that God. Unfortunately, I don't believe in that crap, your sky daddy. Okay? Because I want to believe that if those who want you to fear the man they call your father, I'm a child of God. And I believe that too. I actually believe that I'm a child of God. And God is my father. See, my dad is dead now. My mom is dead. So definitely as an orphan, I can get adopted by God, the real one, I believe, in my head. Okay. So I'm a son. As a child of God, I can never do anything wrong. Even if I do anything wrong, my father will forgive me, not kill me or destroy me or punish me. Which kind of father be that? Which kind of useless God be that? The one will be saying, go make me poor so that to show to all of you to fear him. Why? The one we go kill me just to make you afraid of even God do shiwoni. Nigerian God, it is only Nigerian God. Fear God, fear God. And somebody said, no, don't fear God in Nigeria. Fear the criminal politicians. And you should even, you see, when you fear the Nigerian politicians, the criminals there, right? That's not going to be enough. You need to fear those who don't fear Nigerian politicians. They are more dangerous. If they tell you, well, they are all the same, let's just pray for them. Those people are more dangerous than those Nigerian politicians. Okay? So yeah, there is nobody, there is no God coming to help you or fight for you anywhere. You would have to do it yourself. I mean, so your sky daddy doesn't do anything. Okay, your sky daddy is like a shigidi. Your Nigerian God is like that of a shigidi. You know, statue. You know they see, you know they hear. You know they breathe, you know they shop. You know get life, you know get anything. You have only created it in your head. It's a lifeless God, Nigerian God. Stop threatening people with that. You understand? Okay? The God that wants you to be so afraid because he just killed somebody. God, why? God told me that he just wanted us to fear him. That's why he killed the Shinagoro. Hey, I fear God then. No. Hey, may God no kill me. Oh. Nigerian God. And if you're offended by what I just said, it's probably because I can't help you. I understand, like, I can't help you if you don't get any of this logic that I've just said. There is no fucking Nigerian God. It's fake. And that's why you have to kind of become your own God in this instance. If you want something else to happen. It's unfortunate, but we will never stop sharing that. Okay. So I was thinking maybe I should even do it, right? We'll have a gist, right? Like 1 or 2 calls and all that. So because some of you now have been triggered. You want to say something. I've been seeing few calls coming in and dropping off, right? So I will. Let me see if I can open that up for you. I'll leave it at that. So I was supposed to give you 2 topic, and I think I've actually given you even more today. So I don't know. I think this must be Idris. Is that you? Hello.
Hello, sir.
Hello, brother. Can you hear me?
Yes, hello. Good evening, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening to you, Idris. So they said that your purchasing power, your lives in the last 1.5 months has improved so substantially. You are calling from Nigeria? In Korodu, to be precise. Is that right? Where are you?
Proper. Yeah, exactly, sir.
Grand.
Propaganda,
So how
la
is it going?
That's
the last 1.5 months.
I need propaganda. Propaganda, la maje. And amaje waste me. La maje waste me. So, we keep telling them, and it is now down to us that this is what we are going to repeat for the next 8 years.
Mm-hmm.
And if God will allow them, it should continue like that. Because it has now get to the stage that don't know anybody more. Let us face it. We are now facing the reality. We are now facing it. Shebi, in the Friday yesterday at one of the filling stations there. Shebi, two grown family man.
Is that what happened at
they were fighting
2 nights ago? I think it started from 2 nights
no,
ago.
No.
Another one.
No, that Ileko is after Yanapaja. I'm talking about Friday.
Oh,
I'm talking after Olepan.
Okay.
Then, so they were two grown old men. I saw them like this. They were fighting. They were fighting just because of they were fighting at filling station. They were fighting, and I looked at them. It's not like say. I know that these people, they are APC crumb chasers. I won't say they have been they are sleeping and waking up like APC.
I don't know why miserable people are attracted to APC, Sha. Like, I've actually seen those who are associated with that party, and I'm like, apart from the action, the clothes where they put on, we go make them look like somebody will be human being. But I'm talking about horrible people, criminals. Why are they attracted to APC?
Another thing,
you see APC, you see
another thing, sir. All this highway,
Idris.
Sir, another thing, sir. All these highway sweepers. Do you know that before they can collect that 20,000 naira job, they must be an APC member.
You must be APC member, or else you cannot work as a road sweeper in Lagos.
So now as of today now, Ojo Road, there's serious raining, and I can see some of them they are just sweeping, and I can see that think now. Think. Now, it's what government saying. All of you go and kill again to collect one kg of rice. And that 1 kg of rice will let my Jesse come up to Abuja, you must put one in another festive period. Why don't you go? Why don't you just think? Now, 2 days ago, it happens at Obalende, that one police, or is it probably one DSS, or because they are now trying to dribble that things among their sister agency that DSS Lopa, one man was shot while he was on the street. No, not Ilepo. This one happened at Obalende, that Ikoyi.
See, a lot of things happened in the last 24 hours, especially in something happened at Ilepo, which is a major one.
Yes,
that they set up the whole market on fire.
And fire, yes. That one is after Yanapaja.
Yeah, because of Lotto win between a Hausa guy and a Yoruba.
Yes.
What do you call Lotto agents? So what happened at Obalende?
Yes.
Because I think is that the one that they said that at a filling station, a security agent shot person and killed one man. Is that the one?
Yes.
Because of petroleum too, right?
Exactly. And sir, it happens beside because I used to go to VI a lot. It happens beside that where Rosu Dodiri did interview for this Domino Pizza. You know Domino Pizza?
Yeah.
Yes, it happens just like 2 or 3 minutes walk to that place. That's where it actually happened. Because I was in Maryland. I was in Ireland.
A DSS officer shot a civilian
exactly.
because they were arguing over
Yes,
queue of
it
petrol.
just happened. It happened that our Nigerian people now that our not they just people are on the queue. They'll just say, hey, they were thinking, so I believe that those people will not say that like you can't, we've been on the queue. We've been on the queue for long that you can't.
And then the next thing they shot them. Anyway, I think Idris is having a bit of a network issue. So getting shot and killed at the filling station. Imagine you go into the filling station. I want to go and buy fuel. Darling, I'll be back in, when I'm back, I want to go and buy petrol. I hear that the total along so and so is now selling. Only for your wife to say, okay, there, just take it easy, don't fight, you. And then the next phone call is going to be, hello, are you Mrs. Dear? I say, yeah, I'm Dear. They don't kill your Dear. Where? At the filling station. Hello there.
Hello, brother me.
Baba, how are you, sir?
I'm fine. My good general.
Yes, sir.
It's Friday.
Very well, thank God it's Friday, by the way. So
we go kill ourselves.
How are you getting ready for weekend?
My brother, what more now? The atmosphere and weather might be miserable, but we thank God for the constant light.
And we are always grateful.
And water. If you open your tap, water they run. Waiting else now.
But a lot of too. So we should thank God. You know how they do in Nigeria? They say a bag of rice is now 85,000 naira. Let us clap for Tinubu. Ladies and gentlemen,
want to use
petroleum is now 1,500 naira.
He's working. His economic policies are working.
So let's clap for those who have kind of make it look like it's not a luxury to have light. It's not a luxury to be able to have water in your house. It's not a luxury to be in your own community. We should clap for them. Baba, here we are. They said the Nigerian life have improved so much, substantially. But nobody tell us. Or your people don't call you settings, don't they change?
My brother, the worst thing you can ask anybody from there is, how on a day? You don't give the person the floor.
Straight up.
That call now, you go last 1 hour now.
Hey.
You can't just make the mistake of asking how on a day.
Go do mistake or go to mistake reply. When one of them say, hello, you can't say I.
Hi. Ha.
I.
My brother. Let me use a quick incident that happened recently, to state how I still feel about, that the place that we call Nigeria. Imagine during EFCC siege on Yaya Bello's house. Margo, I believe you don't watch detective films now from God knows when. SWAT, all those things. Now, tell me, I beg, tell me for all those movies where they watch, Hawaii Five-O, SWAT, this one, that one. Once police don't seal property or Homeland Security, FBI, name it, all those agencies, once they don't see, even let us use P. Daddy's house as an example, this raid where they do recently for Puff Daddy house here. Now tell me, how will you condone you don't take tape, cover up, building everything? Should anyone have entered there again?
No, they dare not. How you want to enter? If you want to force yourself,
how you want to enter? It's just like that happening in California now. They now say governor of California one can't enter with the enter. Like, who you be?
Like.
So for that thing to have happened, that thing a new close of the rot of that country, thief they somewhere. Person can't come with government paraphernalia and paparazzi and the rest. Opinion, enter there. Everybody they look, collect the thief. put for motor, drive out under the guise of immunity. And these idiots will be EFCC too. Why should they have allowed any vehicle into that street again?
Because it is Nigeria now. They are all big men.
So my brother,
and I see when I was coming to work this morning, right? When I was coming to this office, right? So I had a live broadcast on my phone on Facebook, okay? So then I was talking about us not being chased by the police or nobody. In fact, it will be like nobody they look at you if you are driving your car, for instance, right? Nobody they look at you.
Yeah,
they look at you. Okay. So if it is nobody they see you and you get letter in a single month, you have to pay about £200 in fines. Nobody will tell you next month to behave.
So of course, no.
I said, but in Nigeria, I said that's why some of us when they hear they talk say some of us can't live in the UK. You can't live out. Some of you cannot live in the UK. You will say you like to be big men and all of that because they believe, and they will say it too as well. They will say your money. The best place to enjoy your money is to go to
Nigeria now.
Because they believe that you can get away with anything if you have that.
You can bend the law, you can do anything. You can bend the law, you can
break it, you can slap a police officer and they will still say sorry to you. But you dare not try that here. You will be gone in months. Here you get.
Hold on, no. You know here one House of Rep. No, I think he used to be a House of Rep member.
Right.
But he was making a request for security personnel because he was going home for Christmas. Man, do you know what this man was requesting for?
What?
He said whether 12 policemen, 6 Mopol, and 2 DSS. He even had what do they call them? Civil defense join. Those people, the whole thing was totally into 30.
I know.
On the 24th, I'll be going to open a hospital at my mother's village. On the 25th, I will be launching the blah, 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 blah. 30 people to guard one person.
Sure, of course.
Yeah. You can't give example of why you need the security. Say, as you know, last week, an assassination attempt was made on my good friend, Senator Ifan Yoba. That is the kind of country, that's the kind of country we live in. 30 people, they follow you around. And you're not the president.
It's where you can go and live lawlessly. And there's